Dear students, let us start from page number 57 today. We are reading The Merchant of Venice, and we are at page number 57 from the top. There he succeeded in winning the hand of Portia, who indeed fell in love with him the moment she saw him and was happy to be asked to marry him. A day was fixed for the wedding. But before the wedding, there came a letter from Antonio, bringing dreadful news. Antonio's ships had not been seen at sea, and since the 3 months mentioned in the bond had now passed, the Jew had filed a suit against Antonio claiming the penalty of a pound of flesh. Antonio wrote to say that before he died, he wanted to see his dear Bassanio and bid him farewell. When Bassanio was returning to Venice to help Antonio, Portia gave him a ring and asked him to wear it always. Bassanio said he would certainly do so. As soon as he left, Portia sent word to Valerio, a cousin of hers, who was a lawyer, telling him of Antonio's situation and asking for his advice. Valerio quickly sent his advice and also the lawyer's clothes, which Portia had asked for. With these clothes for herself and the clothes of a lawyer's clerk for her maid, Portia set out for Venice. The trial of the case began at the court of Duke of Venice, in the presence of Bassanio and several other friends of Antonio. Dear students, in the previous paragraph, at page number 56, we came to know that Bassanio, after arranging this money through Antonio from Shylock, he went to Belmont to marry Portia. There he succeeded in winning the hand of Portia. वहाँ वो कामयाब हुए कि इसमें पोर्शिया का हाथ पाने में वो कामयाब हो गए. And at the moment Portia saw him, she accepted the proposal and she was pleased to know that she is asked for marriage. वो इसमें बहुत खुश हुई कि उन्हें शादी के लिए कहा जा रहा है, वो भी बसेनियो के साथ. तो पहली नज़र में जो है वो तैयार हो गई इस चीज़ के लिए. A day was fixed, शादी के लिए एक तारीख मुकर्रर हो गई. But before the wedding there came a letter from Antonio. लेकिन क्या शादी से पहले ही, before the marriage, a letter came from Antonio. Antonio जो है वो बसेनियो का दोस्त था, उसकी तरफ से एक लेटर आ गई जिसमें एक ड्रेडफुल न्यूज़ थी. What was the dreadful news? That Antonio's ships, कि एंटोनियो के जो शिप्स थे had not been seen at sea, उन्हें समंदर में नहीं पाया गया. और यहाँ से दूसरी साइड में एंटोनियो ने जो बॉन्ड लिख कर दे दिया था, he had signed a bond that he will return the money to Shylock in 3 months. तो ये टाइम जो था 3 months या बीत चुके थे. And at the same time the Jew he filed a suit. उन्होंने कोर्ट में एक मुकदमा दाखिल किया. तो what Antonio did कि उन्हें मालूम था कि now he will die, that Bassanio, this Shylock will take pound of flesh from his body, and he wanted to see his friend. He wrote that he wanted to meet his friend Bassanio for farewell. And at the same time, Bassanio he started back from Belmont. वो वहाँ से वापस आए to help his friend Antonio, and his beloved Bassanio was beloved Portia. She gave him a ring at that time and asked him to wear it always, ताकि वो हमेशा इस रिंग को पहनाता रखे. And Bassanio assured him that he will do the same. And at the same time, Portia asked her cousin, उसने अपने कज़न से एक डिमांड की, उसके पास एक बुलावा भेजा, उनके पास एक पैगाम भेजा that she wanted legal advice. उन्होंने एक legal advice चाहिए इस बारे में अपने कज़न से. and she asked him for clothes of a lawyer. तो उन्होंने उनसे वकीलों के लिबास के लिए फरमाइश की. for herself अपने लिए, and for her maid जो उनके घर में नौकरानी थी उनके लिए एक क्लर्कल लिबास की फरमाइश की. and the moment Valerio came to know it, he immediately sent his advice. उन्होंने फिलफोर अपनी नसीहत भेज दी और साथ में वो कपड़े भी भेज दिए. And at the same time, Bassanio he started back for Venice to help his friend Antonio. वापस आ गया. तो the trial of the case began at the court of the Duke of Venice. तो इस कोर्ट केस की जो ट्रायल थी वो जो समाअत थी वो शुरू हो गई. तो इन द प्रेजेंस ऑफ बेसेनियो की मौजूदगी में और एंटोनियो की मौजूदगी में, एंड सेवरल अदर फ्रेंड्स ऑफ एंटोनियो के बाकी दोस्त भी वहाँ पे मौजूद थे. द ड्यूक डिसाइडेड टू वेट फॉर सम टाइम फॉर बेलेरियो. ड्यूक ने डिसाइड किया टू वेट फॉर बेलेरियो का इंतज़ार किया जाए, हु वाज अ लॉयर. तो पोर्शिया ने जो है शी हैड ड्रेस्ड हर सेल्फ एंड हर मेड. उन्होंने पोर्शिया ने अपने आप पर और अपनी मेड जो उनकी थी नरीसा जिनका नाम है, एक मर्दों वाला लिबास लगाया था, लॉयर्स का लिबास. एंड दे बोथ एंटर्ड द कोर्ट. तो उस वक़्त एंटोनियो की हेल्प के लिए वो ड्यूक ऑफ वेन्स एंड in the court of Duke of Venice they entered. And dear students, in this paragraph you came to know it that the time of the bond lapsed. जो बॉन्ड का टाइम था 3 months वो ख़त्म हुआ. At the same time you came to know that and Bassanio returned from Belmont. Bassanio वहाँ से वापस आया. जैसा कि डिमांड की थी, एंटोनियो ने अपने एक रिटन एक रिक्वेस्ट में कि ही वांटेड टू मीट हिज फ्रेंड, वो अपने दोस्त से मिलना चाह रहा है, टू बिड हिम फेयरवेल, ताकि वो उससे अलविदा कहे, बिकॉज ही वाज श्योर दैट आई वुड बी पेनलाइज्ड, कि मुझ पर हर जाना अब थोपा जाएगा. दिस इज़ एनफ फॉर द डे एंड वी आर लेफ्ट विथ 2 more paragraphs, and in our next lecture you will read about those 2 paragraphs and we will conclude the a lesson, The Merchant of Venice. And this is a big chapter comprising of many pages, and it will take some more time. And till then, stay at home, be safe, and go through the book at your own. It is page number 57 of your book. Khuda Hafiz, be safe and be happy.